Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show podcast. This is the 1025Fifty show. We're talking about the southern states that we work in, and this is one of the new things that we're doing. We want to do regional conversations. So we're talking about the South first. It's mostly going to be at night where we roll out these podcasts, but I didn't get it yesterday because of some technical difficulties and some just other crap that was going on. So I want to get this out about the South and the South regions. It's kind of a weird split, so I wanted to just let you guys know how it's split first and just give the idea of what we're doing here on the Scott Show podcast with the 1025Fifty Southern Territory, as we'll call it. And we will be visiting down there. We will be in Atlanta, Georgia in February. I'll be running with the Atlanta Mission and Homelessness February 17th, I think. Yes, February 17th in Atlanta, Georgia. And I should also make my plans and write it down that I will be in Shreveport, Louisiana next year, late next year, for their 5K, which is just awesome. And they had quite a showing this last year. And I couldn't get there because I had to run here in town. Plus, I hadn't started traveling yet anyway. So, the borders for the southern areas do travel right along the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. And then it does encapsulate Arkansas, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia. So, it's all of that area right inside there. And it's really awesome. Now, Maryland is not, however, in that. So, if you guys came to listen to something about Maryland, I do apologize and I'm very sorry. Now, we do have an October donation vote going on the 1025fifty.net website. That is 10, and then numbers 2 and 5, the word 50.net. I don't explain that too often, and I probably should because it's not the thing that people look at most of all. It's definitely a new thing for some people when they see the 1025fifty.net. The name actually derives from the fact that it's the whole state quarter idea, where it's $10 roll of quarters, 25 cents that's why it's the numbers, and then 50 states, and that's how we do it. That's how we raise our money with the Make Change with Change campaign that we'll be rolling out in January. Very super excited about that. And we will be making it happen along with all the runs that we're doing. So while we're doing all these fantastic 5Ks and 10Ks and 50, just up to the half marathon in June, we're going to be traveling and doing the Make Change with Change campaign that starts in January. So the South, I just wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas of what's going on. We do have the October donation. We have a few places that are in the South that I want to highlight, and I will do this probably with all the other regional shows that we do. But the South is actually pretty set when it comes to having representation in this donation thing. And it is Birmingham, Alabama, 3 hots and a cot. We love those folks. We actually ordered a t-shirt from them. I hope it comes today. I don't know if I'm going to go running with that t-shirt yet because it's white and I don't do that. St. Lawrence Place in Columbia, South Carolina. And I really look forward to visiting Columbia hopefully next year, and hopefully for the St. Lawrence Place so I can get some of that oyster roast that they had. That looked amazing. And Latrobe Street Mission in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Also, I want to give those 3 places a shout out. Those are the October donation. Now, the place that won for September donation was actually Shelter Care in Eugene, Oregon. Not in the region, but still want to give them a shout out. So, we do have Kentucky and Tennessee. We have some awesome people in Nashville at the Rescue Mission, and like I said before, St. Lawrence Place in South Carolina. We have awesome friends, too, in North Carolina at the Charlotte Rescue Mission and the Men's Shelter of Charlotte. Do want to give them a big shout-out. We have some awesome people in Mississippi and Louisiana. The Shreveport Boiser Rescue Mission in Louisiana. Big shout-out to those folks. We want to highlight different groups that are all over the South on this regional show, which will be dropping on Monday. So we're going to be making sure, and like I said, today was a little late, but we'll make it happen anyway. And our thoughts and prayers do go out to the great people of Florida, as I know they're still making it happen and making the best of a bad situation when it comes to the hurricane that went through there. Folks, there's been so much destruction and everything in Puerto Rico, and in Vegas they had the shooting and the fires in the west and the frontier regions. So, people get forgotten, but we do not forget our good friends in Florida, and that's just kind of the way it is. So we're going to be making more nominations for places all across the South, and we will announce those on Mondays here on the Scott Show with the 1025-50 Southern region. We will be highlighting different groups and what they've done, including the Oyster Roast in South Carolina and all the great stuff that the Atlanta Rescue Mission is doing. And one of the other things that we're going to highlight and talk about is all the public policy stuff that's going on, such as the closing of the Peachtree Pine shelter in Atlanta, Georgia, or what's going on in some places in Mississippi. So we're going to give you guys the good and the bad here, and we're going to make it happen every Monday on the Scott Show 1025-50 Southern Regional Show. That's what we're going to do every Monday. Make it happen. So, folks, be ready, because we're going to come next week full guns blazing. Probably not the best of words, but, we're live, so what can I do? We will show up next week, next Monday, where we will have the South Regional Show again. And I thank you guys very much for listening to the podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, check us out at tinyurl.com/102550. You can make all the comments you want to on there. Also, you can hit us up on Twitter. I'm at Scott Yazel, and then the business is at 102550. And also 102550.net. You guys can check us out there. Or speaker.com/The Scott Show for more information. Check it out. 102550 Southern Territory, Southern Region. We're going to make it happen. And we're going to be down there. And I do want to give a quick shout out before we leave. And I'm so sorry, I totally spaced this out. I want to give a big shout out to all our good friends in Alabama that work with the homeless veterans in Alabama and the coalition there. We have a great shirt I'll be modeling. I don't do a lot of that, folks, and I definitely don't get paid for it. But definitely check that out. It was great, and we're going to get that out as soon as possible. So we will see you guys real soon. And for all my good friends in Alabama, roll Tide.